Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of The Great Ace Attorney. My name is Kyle, and of course, as always, joining me is
Nathan.
I have my Pokemon joining me here today, who's playing the role of Judge and Kazuma. So last episode, we kind of, I don't know, what did we do? We bantered a bit, and the judge tested us, right? Is that right? Did I
Yeah.
get that right? Yeah. And now
Yeah.
we're finally starting the trial. Oh my gosh, what was that?
The man just stretched in
Yeah,
a weird
he
way.
just stretched so strangely.
It's to stay at the why?
Certainly, Your Excellency. So, without further ado, in order to better apprise the court with the facts of the case,
He's got a cool fan.
the prosecution hereby calls its first witness who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened.
Ugh, this is it then.
Think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind.
The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba?
Yes.
How do you
Clearly,
say?
you're the defense lawyer today, not me.
How do you
but
say
that
Mikotoba
doesn't
in
mean-
like an English dub way? How do you say that? Mikotoba.
Mikotoba.
Mikotoba. Dr.
Yeah.
Mikotoba. Yeah, that sounds funky. I guess I'll just stick with that since we're sticking with
Yeah.
the English dub style.
Well, I can still act as your assistant.
Ah, of course.
So he's our Mia of this case.
No, just in this case. But well, you'll see. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuma Asagi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Huh. What a douchebag.
He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he?
Maybe, but any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma.
Oh, you'll definitely need help.
I will
Anyway.
definitely need help.
Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats.
Only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold stares first. Oh!
Oh,
Get wrecked! There isn't even a window open right now. You
I
just said
say,
is
this room
private-
has some very powerful air conditioning. It's making
I
my
was just gonna
headband
say.
go like crazy.
Witness, state your name and occupation for the court, please.
Who's gonna do this guy? You want me to do it, or are you gonna do it? Do we flip the coin
Me.
again?
Okay, sure. I'll look at you.
Same, tails, heads. I'm tails, your heads. Let's go.
Okay. Find the coin first.
Oh, why did you put the coin away?
Well, we weren't gonna need it again. But
Oh,
oh well.
okay.
We'll definitely do this.
Yep. This is what we're
It's
doing.
tails again.
Ah, come on. No way. No way. You're lying. No way is it tails again.
You want me to show the... Okay, I haven't moved it at all. Tails.
Fine. Fine, I'll do it. What do I do with this voice?
Speak in English, like, speak as if you have a Japanese accent and you speak a bit of English.
Of course, my name is Satoru Hosonaga. I am the head waiter of a Western style restaurant called La Carnival. Oh no. Oh, he's bleeding. Are you all right? You seem to be coughing up some He does not seem all right. Not at all. It's a regular occurrence. It doesn't really bother me. Well, it really, really should.
As everyone knows, the capital southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants, an Occidental eatery 3 days ago.
They don't even have the concept of restaurants?
Yep.
Understood. Wazunaga-san, you will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident.
At once, sir.
And no petty interjections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please.
Oh, perspiring maybe, but aspiring? Ah, that's funny. No, it's not.
That's nice.
It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have few diners at the time of day. The lunchtime rush was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied. That fits in with my memory too. There was hardly anyone else in that place. was when I was in the kitchen putting away crockery and cutlery. I'm not even really doing the Japanese thing anymore. A gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair. Standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student. Yes! Yes! Hold on! Let me just clarify something here. While I did pick up a gun that I found lying on the floor behind the professor, I didn't shoot him!
Objection! I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness report of what he saw, you amateur.
But... Man, look at his beard. Wait, I just noticed, Nathan. His beard is in, like, different sections. Like, little clumps. I didn't even notice that. Sorry.
The next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized. Defendant Naruhodo.
Ah, dang it.
Don't worry, mutants. You'll have your chance to fight back.
Alright, I'll trust in you, Nakama.
For now, we must just quietly listen to the witness and his bull honky.
If I may confirm on one point, waiter, standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today?
Yes, without question.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
Man, I think... Is he gonna die in court?
No. There was no one else around that table but the deceased Englishman and the university student.
Huh? Wait, what did he just say?
You literally walked into the scene of the crime, you idiot!
There was no one else around that table?
What's the matter, Rinosuke?
That's just not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello... Mystery lady! There was a woman sitting opposite him at his table.
Really? Did you get her digits?
I don't think they had those at the time. And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do? What do we do, Nate? Interject, really?
The fact that you already have some information regarding that, I don't know. Well, because they told him to wait and see, right? Like,
yeah, the judge said that he'll penalize us if we do interject again.
Okay, then wait and see then, considering we'll have our turn.
Yeah, remember there's still cross-examination. I desperately wanted to say something, but I was told not to interject.
Ryunosuke, if your parents tell you to study, you're the kind of man who would diligently get to work.
I suppose I am. I'd never have gotten into Yume University otherwise.
But you can't just always follow the rules in life, you know. If you don't say what you want to say right now, you'll seriously regret it when you're found guilty.
Alright, you've scared me. I won't forget that piece of advice in a hurry. There is something I want to say. I'm just gonna shut my eyes and say it. Yes! I love he says yes. Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
Objection! Dear me, what are we going to do with you? With your blatant disregard for court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, this mere student, is not a real lawyer at all?
But I'm sure of what I saw.
So Naga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy.
No. The deceased gentleman came to dine alone.
I don't believe it.
I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was at that day. Please have a look if you'd like to.
Oh.
Wait, I just realized something. Is the reason why he's coughing up blood, like, this may seem like a very, like, off, like, prediction.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm guessing that he did it, and the reason why he's coughing is because he has gunpowder poisoning.
That's clever. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what his deal is. That's you, by the way.
A sketch of the establishment's layout drawn by yourself, I presume.
He's pretty good.
What does that kanji mean?
I don't know. I can't read it.
Okay.
Let's guess. Front door. I think. I don't know. That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. Uh-huh. I don't know about that.
Well, you're clearly a very conscientious writer. A waiter.
Rider. What am I saying?
Thank you, sir. You're a very conscientious writer.
The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence.
Oh, well,
Is there a problem? And the plan to the court officer at once?
of course. Here you are.
What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected
Yeah,
until now.
why he's so nervous, yo? Something certainly seems to have shaken him.
Hey,
Here's his
yo.
business card.
You good?
Yeah, you okay
yo.
over there, guy? I think you may be dying. So, the court has now heard a precis? Oh, precis. A precis of the case. I've changed that guy's
Yes.
voice so many
At the
times
moment
throughout
the
the video.
gunshot was heard in the restaurant, the only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem we're looking at a black and white case here. Defendant Naruhodo,
Yes, Your Excellency.
I hereby find you.
Joking.
Oh, jeez.
If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you.
In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment. I called this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court. But I must warn the defense if you are determined to pursue matters further in this trial. The prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime.
Oh, no.
Imagine if there's like a Nihon remix of dun 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 dun.
Oh, you'll see. Oh, you'll see. You'll see. The
Uh-huh.
music in this game is like orchestral, so this is one of my favorite. It's one of my favorites. What do you think I should do, Kazuma? When the music kicks in, it kicks in.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence? Ryunosuke,
That's the thing, you
shut
know you're
up.
not guilty.
Yeah, you know you're not guilty. So, like, everyone keeps telling me that this trial is unusual, about these peculiarities. You've said it. Professor Mikotoba said it. And so was the judge and the prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this. I'm scared that our relationship will crumble. And you're my Nakama. I can't have that. Sorry.
Don't worry, fellow Nakama. As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you with all of my kokoro. And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing now to throw
Why
that
does he
trust
keep
back in
guilt
my
tripping
face?
me?
Is
Why
that
does
it?
he? Why does
Are
he
you
keep
a
trying to guilt
puss?
trip? What?
If the accused is in fact innocent, then a defense lawyer is duty bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary.
Yeah, I want to check something real quick. Okay.
Oh, it means kitchen.
This means kitchen? Oh, does
Yeah.
it say it? Is
Yeah,
that what it
it
said?
did.
Oh, kitchen and entrance. I see. I see. Okay, okay. Just making sure.
Wait a minute. Didn't
Yes? What?
didn't the murder happen at like the back tables?
These are the back table. What? Oh, I
Like
guess
from
we
the
were sitting
entrance.
here. Maybe we were sitting here or something.
But I thought like the murder happened like somewhere at like top right or bottom right.
Wow, look at the detail. You can see like the fringing and stuff. That is
Oh well.
that is weird. Anyways. Yeah, you said that
Yeah,
already.
next.
Are you just going to abandon that duty?
Are you going to give up on yourself like every
Yes!
side character in an anime?
Yes, I am.
The battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryunosuke.
Ugh. Oh my gosh.
So depends. I ruined that.
The depends. It was so dramatic, and you
depends.
flubbed the line.
I
The
know, right?
depends
I
splits
became
not guilty
Filipino
or
for a moment.
excellency.
Bro, I became Filipino for a moment. The defense pleads not guilty. The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. Then we'll see just how decisive this evidence really is.
This guy is cool. I like him. And the court is so nice looking.
Indeed. Prosecutor Ouchie.
Ouchie? Is his
Did
name
I pronounce it
Ouchie?
right?
Ouchie. But I like Ouchie. No, say Ouchie. Prosecutor Ouchie. I like Prosecutor Ouchie.
Prosecutor Ouchie. Please continue with proceeding. The judge just laughs
Well.
with his name.
Prosecutor
every time
Ouchie.
it's pronounced.
Well,
Well, you were warned. The young can be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I can be a devil when I want to be.
ugh. I hate this guy.
In a few short moments from now, that dumbstruck young mouth of yours will be silenced forever. The prosecution calls its next witnesses.
Oh, this is the interesting part.
Officer, bring forth the witnesses at once.
Well, I say interesting, but I really mean different is what I mean. There's two people on the stand.
Witnesses, kindly state your names and occupations for the court.
Who's gonna voice this guy? Why don't you do
You
this
wanna
guy?
do it?
I don't know. You do the old guy, because you can do old guy voices. I can't do old
Okay,
guy.
sure.
Yes, sir. Great Nippon Imperial Army Surgeons Iesa Nosa reporting for duty, sir.
Self, I find employed as a purveyor of fine articles of antiquity from the efflorescence of our nation, Nippon.
He looks like he's gonna die at any second.
Am I doing the voice right?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And conduct my trade from Rasute, a humble premises in the 2nd District, Curio Korikuta, at your service.
Curio. His name's you know what Curio is, right? Curio is like they're like baubles and artifacts or something. Sorry, this is you.
Antique dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing.
Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question.
They must be the diners at the other table that the waiter mentioned.
Myself, I habitually take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question, always post-noon, and not infrequently converse with interested parties regarding the curious with which I make my business.
So he solicits his services to other people in the
I
place.
say, I've been looking at this object for like 7 years now.
I
Not once
can't
have I gotten
understand.
tired of it.
I can't understand a word that old man is saying.
Shut up!
Shut up. If I can get a clean
It's an
copy of that,
antique dealer.
I'm gonna
And
make
it
that my
sounds like
ringtone.
he's a regular at La Carnival.
La Carnival. Yeah.
He seeks out potential customers who may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. He obviously targets La Carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele.
Right.
Okay,
I
fancy
see.
speaker.
I mean, it's British English, Nathan. So what do you expect? Although, to be honest, that surgeon looks more like he'd be a seller rather than a buyer. What does that mean?
Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct?
Affirmative, sir. The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can only be described as an act of war, sir.
Calm down!
It was that black uniformed rogue infantryman over there who unloaded his firearms, sir.
You know what? They can't see it, but for whatever reason, when I was saying his dialogue, I was saluting also. I don't know why. It just like happened.
It helps you get in the mood. It helps you.
Yeah, it happened in I didn't even notice I was doing it until like I finished
it's
the
like
dialogue.
whenever I voice. No, okay, I understand. It's like, for example, whenever I voiced old characters, right?
Yeah.
I always have myself punched back.
Yeah. I don't know. It just helps a little bit, I guess. This man's as impossible to understand as the other. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he said. A strange noise?
So, this is the decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening.
Wait, let's see if I can increase the audio. I cannot. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay.
The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead.
I don't know about
But
that.
the waiter earlier
But the waiter earlier said that you killed Orange in the tea room with a candlestick. And I'm not sure those two add up. Yes.
And that old man there was doing electrical.
Wow, I love how we jumped from Cluedo, a board game reference, to Among Us.
Among Us.
That shows the different generational gaps we have.
Generational gap. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable?
I was feeling
Nakama?
uncomfortable at the beginning of this. Yeah, see?
It's okay. Let me give you a massage rub. That usually helps.
I don't think my Nakamas would do that to me, but all right. Let it off.
Now, the court will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment that the incident occurred.
Sir, yes, sir. Standing by, ready to report, sir.
You pipe down. My ears can't take you.
These ears are longer than the usual ears, so I'm sure it can.
Unsavory memories of a most acerbic afternoon.
What's acerbic mean? What does that
Don't
mean?
know.
What the witnesses saw. Awesome. Okay.
I was ingesting a regulation beefsteak in the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man.
Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman.
Just so you know, curio isn't the Japanese word. Curio is an English word, Nathan. So you don't need to say curio. It's just curios.
No, I'm saying curio.
It
It's
sounds
just
like
cutting
you're
for you,
okay. Fire.
At the precise moment a firearm was discharged, I observed the enemy's action with my own eyes, sir. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, that cowardly weasel.
Oh, no. He didn't shoot him in the back. He shot him in the front. This guy's an idiot. This guy's an idiot.
I was on my hands and knees, investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously absconded precious curio.
Well, that was pretty suspicious.
Well, so you, Sergeant Osa, actually witnessed the vital moment. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim, right?
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. That wicked university cadet, sir. The cruel and unforgivable enemy.
Wow, he's got a knife. Where'd he get the knife from?
What times we live in, when an English gentleman may be assailed in the broad light of day.
But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone.
Is that really true,
Oh, are you
Ryunosuke?
doubting me now, Kazuma? I thought we were Nakamas. Yes, all I did was pick up the gun that I saw lying on the floor. Well, we already know he's lying because he did say he shot him in the back. So after I'd said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. So why'd he pick up the gun? Then when I'd finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant when I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. Wait. He got shot and nobody heard it? I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down and just as I was picking it up. Oh, so he was shot after he picked it. I see. Somebody did that.
Well, if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. And somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was.
It was the old guy.
I for one, don't know what's going on.
There is?
Rinosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine?
Listen. Do it now!
As we have heard, Your Excellency, there is no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty.
Bam.
It is time to bring this despicable student to justice.
Certainly. The testimony the court has just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt.
Were you not paying attention to the conversation?
Yes!
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 Maybe I should just say height instead of yes, because yes sounds
Yeah.
funky.
Yeah.
What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst?
I
Again.
mean the defense demands its right to a cross-examination.
Dear me. Let me guess. The Hachimaki headband boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic.
Huh? How did he know? How did he know you're an idiot?
The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out the cross-examination?
The power of friendship! The defense is asserting its right to a cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant.
Oh! Kazuma's so commanding and so hot.
But
Oh my gosh! I can't.
I knew you were gonna say that there.
We're on the same page here.
That the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witnesses.
Alright, this is where the battle really begins, Rinosuke.
But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination.
Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witnesses' statements.
How?
Break their illusions. Then fire the gun, which means what that soldier said has to be a lie.
Well, yeah, but
It's just a case of proving it. And the key to proving that is evidence.
evidence? What's evidence? Right, evidence.
I don't know what evidence means. Kazuma, help.
Kazuma, what is evidence?
All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying.
Oh my gosh, she's so aggressive.
Now, let's go, Rinosuke. Don't let the beat...
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Sorry. Oh, that was such a pathetic slap. Did you hear that? All right then. It's all or nothing. I love his pathetic little slap. It's adorable. Yay, they're back. Did you see those little eye things? They removed them in the remake of the AC30 games, but now they're back. I'm so happy. What the witnesses saw. I was just yes, myself, right at the precise time. Yep, and then present. We already know what it is. We don't need to take our time with this.
Yes.
Oh wait, did I mess up? Oh, I did mess up.
Well, that's Kaz's fault, not
oh. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. That precise one, yes.
There. No, you skipped it.
Oh yeah, there. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
On the back.
There you go. There you go. Why am I raising my hand? Dot 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 dot. He's sweating so much. That's why you know he's obviously lying. Hi. What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting this wad of papers in my mustache. Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes. There's a clear inconsistency here.
He did the table thump.
He did, but it was a really weak one, but yeah. What nonsense. What can this document possibly tell us that we don't already know? Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth. I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom. This is so frustrating. Oh, here comes Kazuma.
Oh, please.
Yada yada.
Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. Have some common sense. To
Oh,
spell it out would be an insult to the court.
he's reverse psychology the guy.
Oh,
Kazuma,
the music.
what? You hear it?
No?
Right? It's so good. What are you talking about?
It's apparent from a single glance at the post-mortem report presented by the defense.
Oh, right, the post-mortem. Yeah, I read the post-mortem, yeah. It was important that I read it
my
before
bad.
the case, yeah.
That there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement. I can't
What?
speak today. I can't speak today. No.
I can't
So-
speak today. Yeah, I can tell. Sergeant. Oh, that's you.
Wait, did I say I can't speak today?
Yeah, that's what you said. So play it back, future Kyle.
Damn it. No.
Go ahead.
Sergeant B.A. Sonosa.
Yeah, it sounds like a Star Wars name.
Yes, sir. What, sir?
The statement you just made was this. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the
What's a
English
varsity
civilian. And from the back, the cowardly little weasel.
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed a crime with my own military green eyes, sir. Hey!
The part makes it sound like he's Rick.
But no, that just can't be.
Why not, cadet?
Because I loved him. Sorry.
As is clearly stated in the post-mortem report, fatal hemorrhage from pectoral ballistic trauma. No exit wound. A bullet did not pass through the body.
Bum, 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 bum,
The
bum,
photographic print of the victim clearly shows the same thing. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind.
I can't believe it.
And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it?
Oh.
What the?
Well,
What? What? Since when was there?
What the? What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again.
Certainly, there's a clear discrepancy with the facts here.
There does seem to be.
Would you not agree, Sergeant Nosa?
yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable.
Oh my god, I just realized the pun.
What?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, you just got it.
Damn
Until
it.
Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were firmly fixed on the delicious La Carnival steak, sir.
What?
The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Iyesa Nosa,
Yes, sir. No, sir.
did not see the defendant firing a gun at all.
That's absurd.
I think the conclusion we must draw is simple.
You're talking BS.
You're wasting my time.
You're a waste of okay, that's mean.
There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom.
Oh my gosh! He's dead! He's dead! There's been a complete turnaround in the mood of this trial, just from that one discrepancy. So this is what being an ace attorney is all about. All right, that's my time. Thank you so much for joining.
I'll be here all week.
But I'll be here all week.
But I definitely saw him. That university cadet here, he was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
Hey! But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up off the floor. But why was he pointing it at his back? Is the question we must ask ourselves.
I'm curious to see how this gun works.
Yeah.
And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either?
Dot, 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 dot.
Myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor.
Get down on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing?
Doing the worm. I heard it's a popular dance move.
Back in 1764 or whatever. Whenever this is set.
Hunting for treasure.
Treasure.
Oh my gosh.
Indeed, the Hoyera Koban, my prized coin. On each occasion when I visit that restaurant, it is my habitude to place in
Habitude
my
isn't a
bosom
word.
pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop, Rasute.
In the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you?
On the day under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I preferred my Hoei treasure. Believed that he would purchase such a rare find, I did not. But I was presented with a little alternative, and then, after averting my eyes
my
for the
gosh.
briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished.
The Koban vanished?
Hunting around under the table, I was in case mayhap. It had fallen there.
Why do you, it's
And
I
then
was
it happened.
in case mayhap it had fallen there. Well, whatever.
What I said.
And then it happened. The gunshot.
You heard the gunshot, you mean?
Indeed I did, but I heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Hoei treasure. Nothing could distract me.
Nothing! Not even getting shot!
Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end?
Sweet treasure.
How do you do
No.
such a good old dude voice?
I see.
That lamentable day, the precious
Oh wait, you know what I just
Hoei
realized?
was lost to me.
You know what I just realized, Nathan? You know what would be a good voice for him?
What?
Your Sonic the Hedgehog voice.
No.
Alright, whatever.
I'll save it when the time comes.
Okay, sure. I actually don't know if there's a character like him.
Scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself.
Now they're starting to fight each other.
As I am sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution.
Yes, it does.
Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon.
Nevertheless, the witness testimony in the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our government feels, it must be to the British. It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now.
What is your point, Prosecutor Ouchie?
Worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back.
What does that mean?
My witnesses have further testimony to make.
Explain.
Upon hearing their next statement, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could have possibly committed the crime: the equally despicable defendant Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
What?
He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he?
Ugh.
Yo, he only met you like...
Yeah, I've never even met
20
this
minutes
guy.
ago.
Who is this? But hey, it
Very well.
it lives on in their
Court invites the witnesses to testify again.
it lives on in their descendants because they all like what's his name? Something Payne, Prosecutor Payne, and Phoenix Wright hate each other.
You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear? As clear as Kiriko glass, Your
What is
Excellency.
Kiriko glass? That sounds like something from Sword Art Online. Yes, sir. At once, sir. Awaiting,
Kiriko glass.
awaiting to awaiting signal to testify, sir.
Glass, bro,
Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think. Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up to the ranks. Sir, name, Ido.
Oh my god! I don't know, son.
I don't know, sir. Oh my gosh.
It keeps getting worse.
It keeps getting better, Nathan, is what it is. Keeps getting better.
It seemed those straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped for the nanny.
Ooh. Ido, Teen Shun. Your father is about to quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy. Oh, he's adorable, though. Well,
Ding.
I think we'll hear this witness testimony on the next episode of The Great Ace Attorney. Thank you guys so much for joining
Dragon
us.
Ball Z.
If you enjoyed, consider liking this video, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and sharing with other people. I don't know, send it to like your Discord group or something. Just get people to watch it. Help us out, you know. Get us some friends over here on the channels. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Gotta call out to me.
No, shut up, Nathan. What? No, I love you all. Yeah, see you guys there. Take care.
Bye.